Did not make these rankings. Podcast Network includes An Evening at the Movies, Crime Rewind, Crush Gasm, Literature Reapers, Love is Black, Men Are the Prize, The Sipless, and of course, Masturbators. Please check out all of our podcasts for all of your different podcast needs at idnmtrpodcastnetwork.com. Now, Masturbators is always done in front of a live social media audience and is a mature podcast that talks about mature things. It is not kid friendly, but if you want to listen with your kids, that's on you. We warned you, and have a good day.
Hello. Welcome to Masturbator Presents Bracket Reviews. My name is DeAndre Robinson, and I am tired as hell right now. Jesus Christ. And these are my friends. Say hello, friends. Start with Casey.
Hi, friend. And how the hell can you be tired as hell? You're coming off a week off.
Because I got to work. So the worst thing you can do for work is take the week off. Because we come back, it's mounds of fucking work you got to do. It sucks, by the way.
Yeah, I totally get that. So I'm excited to be here. I'm ready to talk about some brackets. So next.
CJ.
Yeah. Hey, what up, everybody? It's boy CJ, and Dre, I feel you. Every time we come back from Vegas, there's like piles of laundry in every single room, just sitting there waiting for me when I get back. So yeah, that should be stressful.
All right, and newcomer to the Masturbators shows, we got Joshua, aka J Tom. How you doing, Joshua?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Just woke up, happy to be here, ready to do some bracketing.
All right.
Shit.
This is the best form of talking shit right here. All right, so we are about to do the TV Moms bracket. Now, here's the thing. I hear you guys. Listen, it's not the same. It's not the same list from that I got. Okay, this list comes from Ranker. I don't know what happened with TV movie dads. That shit list was horrible. This list is this list has come from ranker.com. If you got a problem with that, blame Ranker. All right. For people that just starting, how this goes, the highest seed will always play the lowest seed. There'll be a bye in the fourth round and a bye in the quarterfinals. Joshua, CJ, and Casey will pick the third place winner. And let's just like always, I did not make these rankings. Again, these rankings come from ranker.com. Got a problem with that? Blame Ranker. Guys, are you ready?
Good.
Already.
All right, so we're going to do the play-in games first. There's 4 play-in moms. We're going to whoever play mom had the most, the highest votes, we'll just move on. So the 4 plays mom is Lois from As Told by Ginger, Madeline Weston from Bruce Burn Notice, Helen Morgendorfer from Daria, and Carl Lambert, rest in peace, she just passed away, from Step by Step. All right. And the 2 winners were Helen Morgendorfer from Daria and Carl Lambert from Step by Step. They move on. All right.
Makes sense.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's get into the bracket. We got number 1, Maura Rose from Schitt's Creek. versus number 100, Kate Lawrence from Family.
This is already starting shitty.
Right?
Number 1.
And Maura Rose wins by 76% of the total votes.
Oh my god.
Happy Friday to Dre.
I mean,
Yeah.
Dre loves Schitt's Creek.
but can't really do that.
Yeah. Dude, that bitch forgot she had kids.
I despise that show. I'm not gonna lie, but it is what it is. All right. Number 2, Kitty Foreman, That 70s Show. Versus number 99, Yoki Peters from Pen 15. Kitty Foreman wins by 94% of the total votes. Now, our podcast mate, Kendra, who's as of right now moving from state to state, she loves Pen 15. So I'm pretty sure the only votes that Pen 15 got was from her. Number 3, Sophia from the Golden Girls. Versus number 98, Cookie Lion from Empire. Sophia wins by 83% of the total votes.
I would have liked to see Cookie go further.
All right. Number 4, Matricia Adams, The Addams Family. Person number 97, Alicia Flock from The Good Wife. Floric from The Good Wife, sorry. Matricia on Facebook alone won by 100% of the votes. Matricia wins by 97% of the total votes.
All right. Yeah. All right, brother. There's more tissue.
Matricia, I don't give a damn. All right, let's.
Yeah, for that bitch.
Number 5.
It's Friday. Ray don't give a fuck.
Number 5, Wilma Flintstone, The Flintstones. Person number 96, Sam Fox, Pretty Better Things. Wilma wins by 96% of the total votes. These are going to be some blowouts. Just like all right? Just like this, Marge Simpson from The Simpsons versus number 96, Beth Smith from Rick and Morty.
Oh.
Marge wins on Facebook alone by 100% of the votes.
Yeah, I was about to
All right.
Marge wins by 97% of the total votes.
It should have been higher.
It really should.
Yeah. When it comes to The Simpsons, Marge is actually a good parent. You know.
She is.
Yeah, Homer should never be on the list.
Mhm.
But but Marge definitely made. She got her.
There are some moms on here that should not be on this list. Just be honest.
Bundy.
Just be honest. There's horrible moms. Just like there's some horrible fathers. Al Bundy. Those in the last one.
Hey, he wasn't horrible. He just wasn't great.
Horrible father. All right, number 7, Samantha from Bewitched. Number 94, Olivia Soprano from The Sopranos. Samantha wins by 75% of the total votes.
Ooh, that was close.
Number 8, Lucy Ricardo, I Love Lucy. Number 93, Christina Beaverman from Parenthood. Lucy wins by 67% of the total votes.
Oh, that kind of makes me mad, man. I didn't even know Lucy had kids.
What point is that? What?
Like, have they not watched Parenthood? Because, I mean, Christina get there.
No. Parenthood was a great show. Like, there was a lot of good parents in that show.
Number 9, Lucille Bluth, Arrested Development. Number 92, Mrs. Wallowitz, The Big Bang Theory. And Mrs. Wallowitz wins by 65% of the total votes. That's our first upset. Actually, Lucille won on Twitter. Mrs. Wallowitz won on Facebook. And Mrs. Wallowitz wins by 65% of the total votes.
Fuck Twitter.
Yeah. Hey, actually, I like Mrs. Wallowitz. Even though you've never seen her at all, she was still a good mother.
She's a great mom.
She was a mom.
I would open the door. I'm not just you see. But rest in peace to her too. She passed away as well a couple years ago. So, all right. Number 10, Lily Munster from the Munsters. Number 91, Abby Bradford. 8 is enough. Lily went on Facebook alone by 100% of the votes. Lily wins by 93% of the total votes. Number 11, Jill Taylor, Home Improvement. Versus number 90, Bonnie Plunkett from Mom. I didn't watch Mom, so I said that right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Jill Taylor wins by 80% of the total votes.
All right. Jill was all right, Mom, but that Plunkett bitch should not have been in here. Yeah.
She's a recovering alcoholic who is all about herself.
Who's still stealing shit? Fuck with people.
Uh-huh.
Number 12, Reba Hart, Reba. Verse number 89, Sybil Sheridan from Sybil. I never heard of Sybil, so there you go. Reba wins by 80% of the total votes.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Yeah, still higher.
Number 13, Gloria Gilmore, Gilmore Girls. Verse number 88, Carmela Sopranos, The Sopranos. And Mrs. Gilmore wins by 58% of the total votes.
Only 58?
Only 58?
Yeah.
I guess we have two different reactions to that because I'm like, you're like, only 58? I'm like, 58. Like,
Yeah, no. No one from The Sopranos should be in either one of these brackets.
Like, I'm not a Gilmore Girl fan, but I imagine she's got to be a better Camilla.
Right?
Agreed.
all right. Number 14, Marion Cunningham, Happy Days, versus number 87. I said his name wrong. Maybe Millie from Westworld. We'll say Mrs. Millie from Westworld. And Mrs. Cunningham wins by 84% of the total votes.
Only 84?
There's some horrible people here.
Right?
Number 15, Caroline from Little House on the Prairie. Versus number 86, Sarah Manning from Orphan Black. Now, I want to say this right now. Twitter has the biggest Orphan Black fan base I've ever seen in that goddamn life. These motherfuckers come out in the woodworks for Orphan Black. All right? So,
hey, that was a good show. I liked it.
Yeah.
On Facebook, this is a 50-50 split. Sarah Manning wins by 59% of the total votes.
Ooh.
Damn.
So
Don't fuck around with the Orphan Black fans.
they're coming out. They're coming out a new season too, Orphan Black. But
Really?
Oh, really?
Really?
yeah, but the person that played the main character in Orphan Black, I forgot her name, that she played She-Hulk. She's not gonna be the main character. It's gonna be the lady that was in the Defenders. What's her name? Jessica Jones. She's
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Kristen Ritter.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I might watch that.
Yeah. And the other shit was Tatiana Maslany.
Mm-hmm. All right. Number 16, Claire Huxtable, the Cosby Show. Versus number 85, Nancy Botwin, Weeds.
Nancy Botwin all the way.
Yeah, damn mind. Anyway, Claire Huxtable wins by 86% of the total votes. Okay. Number 17, Claire Dunphy, Modern Family.
Yay.
Versus number 84, Gemma Taylor, Sons of Anarchy.
Boo. See, where do they come up with this shit?
Oh my
So Claire won on Facebook. Sorry, Claire won on Twitter. Gemma won on Facebook.
What the fuck are y'all doing? That should be reversed.
I'm not. Fucking Gemma Taylor is probably a better mom or a worse mom than fucking Peg Bundy is. So,
agreed.
Claire wins by 58% of the total votes. Yeah. So good. So got the truth. Like I tell people this all the time. If your son kills you for shit you done, not because you're crazy or he's crazy, because you did some bullshit. You're not a good mom at all. Just so you know,
he hunted that bitch down. Yeah, he hunted that bitch down. Killed one of his friends to get to her. No, he was not playing.
All right, number 18, June Cleaver, Leave It to Beaver. Versus number 83, Beth Pearson, This Is Us. And June Cleaver wins by 57% of the total votes.
If it was anybody else, I'd be pissed off.
No, I'm pissed off because Beth is a fucking. So I'm watching This Is Us right now with Emily, and it takes a longer period of time because, no offense, Emily cries in every fucking episode, so we gotta stop and watch the show.
It's the way the show is.
But Beth is a fucking good mom. But, oh my gosh, she is the best mom on that show, hands down.
Hey, at least you made it on this list, because I'm glad you gave the shout out last week, because that was a travesty.
Right? Again, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it over. Listen, TV and movie dads, I'm gonna do over. Okay, I let everybody know. Okay, because that list we had was fucking horrible, and to not have Jack Pearson on here is a travesty. Because God of truth, and I love a lot of TV and movie dads, but to me, he probably was the best one. Now, call it Reese's bias for me because I'm starting watching it, but that man is an amazing dad. All right. Anyway. I'm not here up there. Number 19, Peggy Bundy, Married with Children. Versus number 82, Meredith Grey, Grey's Anatomy. Peggy Bundy wins by 88% of the total votes.
That's fucking ridiculous.
How?
But we knew that shit was coming.
Like these
Oh
people.
my gosh.
I mean, y'all know how much I love Married with Children, but literally, how does she beat friggin' Meredith Grey?
Yeah, Meredith Grey is a great mom, and Peggy Bundy stole from her kids, like
Yeah.
routinely.
She stole from everybody.
Yeah.
Her
Number
kids,
20.
her husband, the neighbors,
Mhm.
the dog.
Yeah, yeah. That bitch would go. That bitch would go out to fucking eat breakfast by herself and come back and tell the kids what she ate.
Number 20, Edith Bunker, All in the Family. Verse number 81, Cora Carley, Downtown Abbey. Downtown Abbey. I don't watch that show. I mean, it is what it is. Edith Bunker wins on Facebook alone by 100% of the votes. She wins by 91% of the total votes.
Should have been higher.
Number
Yeah, I never
21,
watched Downton Abbey, so I don't know.
but it's one of the most viewed fucking TV shows of all time, and nobody watches it.
I know, right? I don't know anybody that watches it.
Even when people talk about that show, I don't watch it. I don't watch it. How the most viewed? Okay, anyway, all right, okay.
Oh, because
People the people in the United Kingdom don't have a fucking life, and they just watch that show on binge over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah, they watch it.
Yeah, tasteless people are watching it.
Number 21, Jane Jessen, The Jessens. Versus number 80, June Osborne, Handmaid's Tale. Jane Jessen wins by 79% of the total votes. Number 22, Carol Brady, The Brady Bunch. Versus number 79, Jane Villanueva, Jane the Virgin. Carol Brady wins by 80% of the total votes. Now, here's why this is BS to me. Because Carol Brady was fucking her kids. Let's just say right there. Let's say that right there. Let's say that one right there. She's fucking her kids.
Well, technically they weren't her kids. So.
Yeah, I mean, and again, you're a virgin that had a baby. You took care of it. Basically, I mean, for all the religious freaks out there, Mary. I mean, all right. Anyway, there you go. Right. Number 23, Betty Rubble, The Flintstones. Versus number 78, Amy Sosa, Superstore. Betty Rubble wins by 79% of the total votes.
People love cartoons.
Bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, that kid was a terror.
Bam,
And then
bam.
on YouTube it says Carol Brady married a gay guy. Something was off.
Oh, damn.
Oh, the kid was adopted.
I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
Right.
Neither he.
Number 24, Deborah Baroon, Everybody Loves Raymond. Versus number 77, Penelope Alvarez, One Day at a Time. Deborah wins by 77% of the total votes. Number 25, Rose from the Golden Girl. From verse number 76, Miss Ewing from Dallas. Rose wins by 79% of the total votes. Okay, like I said, I have to say this.
I was waiting for it.
You never see them be moms though. That's the thing.
Right.
Exactly. I was just thinking that. Like, yeah, the Golden Girls, they're old as shit. Their kids are grown and out of the house. You rarely see any of their kids like pop by and say hello. Like how are they supposed to be great parents? Like, if you're a great parent, don't you think your kids would be around all the time, trying to hanging out with you, trying to say what's up? Like no, you rarely see any of their kids ever throughout the entire series.
Fun fact, yes, Sophia. I think Sophia and what's her face was actually the same age. She just looked horrible.
Yeah, I know. Actually, the one who played the daughter was a year older.
Again. All right. So, number 26, Florida Evans, Good Times. Versus number 75, Mary Blanchard, Once Upon a Time. Florida wins by 78% of the total votes.
So.
All right. This next one's going to piss me off. Just let everybody know this right now. Just put it right there. All right. So, number 27, Rainbow Johnson, Blackish. Yeah, another fun fact: the Sex and the City girls are now the same age as the Golden Girls.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah, that was fun. I like that. Good man.
Number 27, Rainbow Johnson, Blackish. First number 74, Anna Romano from One Day at a Time. Romano from One Day at a Time. On Facebook, this was a 50-50 split. And wins by 54% of the total votes. Now, here's why this is bullshit. Rainbow Johnson went through everything on Blackish. Depression, postpartum, and was still a doctor. Still came home to feed her kids. Still was fucking Dre. Took care of his mom that she didn't like. And her dad. She was one of the most damn near perfect moms there was on TV. It's BS.
Yeah, who is that other bitch? I don't even know who that is.
I don't know what One Day at a Time is. God's truth.
This is a sitcom on Netflix.
That says it.
That's all I know. I ain't seen it.
Yeah. Anyway, number 28, Kinga, Winnie the Pooh. First number 73, Martha Kent, Smallville. Kinga wins by 61% of the total votes.
You touch your character, you got it. You passed the first round.
She wasn't even a good enough mom to be in that freaking Blood and Honey freaking Winnie the Pooh movie.
Yeah. Dude, she's never even on the show. She lets her kid run off with Tigger. The most fucking horrible person to fucking be ever. Fucking, dude, he like fucks up everything, gets into so much trouble, destroys shit, and you gonna let your kid run off with him by himself? Like, no.
Even if you ever watched Winnie the Pooh, even if you watch, and you probably should if you watch this fucking or listen to this podcast. Martha Kent raised Superman. What the fuck? That is.
Thank you.
That's all you need. That's all you need. All you need. She raised Superman
and held it down and kept that shit a secret for how many fucking years?
Oh yeah, ever.
Got a comment said Florida Evans should win the overall. She lost her husband. She had a BF leave her because he had cancer. Raised some good kids and was just a kick-ass lady. I'm a white guy and wanted her to be my mom.
Facts.
Well, we're gonna see. We got number 29, Rebecca from Full House. Now we're gonna try to say her last name. So Rebecca from Full House versus number 72, Estelle Costanza, Seinfeld.
They all so fucked up at name.
Estelle wins by 65% on Twitter. Rebecca won on Facebook. Rebecca wins by 54% of the total votes.
Can we just vote out, please, and put a loser back in?
Number 30, Olivia Walton, The Waltons. Number 71, Margaret Anderson, Father Knows Best. Olivia wins by 76% of the total votes. Number 31, Jessica Hung, Fresh Off the Boat. Number 70, Annie Camden, Seventh Heaven. Jessica Hung wins by 60% of the total votes. So here's the thing. I don't like the show Seventh Heaven. It was too preachy to me, too churchy for me. And I think the father was a pedophile, something like that, where he was. However, though, not going to lie, one of the best theme songs of all time.
Agreed. Yeah. It should have been in the theme songs bracket.
Oh, Friendo. Oh, shit. You know me, I changed my name from Friendo because I had some girls stalking me. It's not easy to be this good looking. I ain't doing Frendo's a friend of the show. He comes from time to time when he can. Thanks for commenting, Friendo. Or, listen, I'm not calling you. His name is still Friendo. All right. Number 32, Laura from the Dick Van Dyke Show. Verse number 69, Gene Marburn, Sex in the City. Sex education. What the fuck is wrong with me? God damn. Number
It's
32.
Friday.
Number 32, Laura from the Dick Van Dyke Show. Verse number 69, Gene Marble from Sex Education. She's all right. Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Laura
Casey,
won.
you're right.
Yeah, Laura won on Twitter.
Put down the weed.
No, Gene won. Gene won on Facebook. Laura wins by 58% of the total votes. Now, here's the thing about that too. I never watched the Dick Van Dyke Show. That shit's way too white for me. It is what it is.
And it's old. And it's old too. You don't like old.
No, that's not true. No.
Yeah, he likes Harvey.
I like good old. I like the Jeffersons. I like Good Times, Sanford and Sons. I like shit that I like. I mean, even Happy Days. I get into. This was just way too white for me. However, Sex Education, that mom was fucking amazing. She was a sex therapist, and she got her son laid. And was okay with her son getting laid. Did not. The mom was fucking amazing. All right? If you haven't watched,
yeah. Get your son laid equals good mom. Yeah.
If you ever watched got you though. You ever watched Sex Education? Go on Netflix. The last season just came out. Go watch it. It's fucking amazing, by the way. All right. And Fernando said, I don't remember Dick Van Dyke being on Nick at Night. To me, that's old.
Oh yeah, it was on Nick at Night.
Mm-hmm. Number 33.
I mean,
go ahead.
I was just gonna say what the fuck, because like all the shows I grew up on are on Nick at Night now too, so that doesn't make them old.
Yep.
Another night, and the Drew Carey show was on there, and I was like, man, it made me feel something.
Oh.
Cleveland's old. Cleveland's old.
All right. Yeah, we old hands now.
Yeah. Number 33. It's as soon as if I start making Night, I see like Daily Matters or Freshman Bel Air, it's a wrap for me. All right. Number 33. Miss Jefferson, the Jeffersons. Number 68. Amy Duncan. Good Luck Charlie. On Facebook, this was a 50-50 split.
Wow.
Mr. Jefferson wins by 67% of the total votes.
There you go. Yeah, Twitter gets it right every now and
then. Number 34, Dorothy from the Golden Girls. Verse number 67, Christy Plunkett, Mom. Dorothy wins by 75% of the total votes.
Yeah.
And Weezy wins. Yeah, Weezy won.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, number 35.
Why you call me Wheezy when you know I'm sensitive about my asthma?
Number 35, Linda from Bob's Burgers. Who the fuck is watching Kim Possible?
Man.
I mean,
all right. Number 35, Linda from Bob's Burgers. Verse number 66, Joyce Summers from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. On Facebook, this is a 50-50 split. Linda wins by 52% of the total votes.
That's way too fucking close.
Right?
Hey, I thought Miss Summers was a good mom.
I like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but that mom was not present. She let her daughter go out and freaking almost get killed on a nightly basis by vampires.
Well, that's her job. She's a vampire slayer. It's just what she's supposed to do. Yeah, that's what she was born to do. Go out and kill vampires and almost die. There's nothing about to do about it.
I mean,
she's a teenager. She doesn't have no job.
Your argument is valid, CJ, if she knew she was a vampire slayer. She just thought she was a regular teenager. So.
All right.
I was not the best kid, but I was running the streets when I was a kid. Yeah, as long as I do whatever the fuck I want, as long as I'm home by 9.
You was on the street chasing vampires? What shit was you on?
Dang, I wish I was chasing vampires. That was fun shit.
No, was it Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yep. I was smashing Yu-Gi-Oh. I let people have it.
I miss playing Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm God's truth. Yeah. All right, anyway.
I was thinking about that shit last night. I wish I had my day.
Number 36, Rebecca Pearson. This Is Us. Friendo said, but how was her grades though? She still had good grades, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had all right grades.
Number 36, Rebecca Pearson. This is us. Verse number 65, Harriet Nelson, The Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. On Twitter, this was a 50-50 split. Rebecca Pearson wins by 54% of the total votes. Now, I want to get. Is it though? Because again, I'm watching it now. I'm watching it now, and I'm not gonna say anything because I know Casey want to watch it, and I'm not going to spoil it for Casey. But I have a really, really big bones to pick with Rebecca. It's kind of true. I do.
I ain't gonna say much as somebody who's finished the show because y'all watching it, but it's too damn low.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
So I'll say this though, just for you, Dre. As soon as I'm done with my Living Single binge, I will binge freaking This Is Us.
All right.
Yeah, that's on my list too.
Facebook user says, "Hey, I'm not sure who you are. If you want to see your name, please go on my Facebook." And Friendo says, "Rebecca." Again, I'm not. Goddamn, because I want to go into this so bad, but I can't. so here's the thing: I wouldn't mind it being too bigger than it is because I never watched Harriet Nelson. I know what Dr. Adventures of Ozzie and Harriet. I don't know what the fuck that is. But from what I'm watching for the first 2 or 3 seasons, Rebecca Pearson pissed me the fuck off. All right, but that's what I'm going to say. All right. Number 37, Joyce Byers, Stranger Things. Verse number 64, Thelma Harper, Mama's Family. Joyce won on Twitter. Thelma won on Facebook. Thelma wins by 52% of the total votes. Number 38, Shirley Partridge from the Partridge Family. Verse number 63, Amy Matthews, Boy Meets World. Shirley won on Twitter. Amy won on Facebook. Amy wins by 56% of the total votes. Number 39, Gloria Pritchett, Modern Family. Verse number 62, Teresa Russo, Wizards of Waverly Place. Gloria and her beautiful ass wins by 83% of the total votes. I have a mean crush on her, man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, she is gorgeous. Yeah, Yoshi's single now, right?
Well, first of all, I think I'm a handsome guy, but if she broke up with him, there's no way hell. You know what I mean? That man is basically chiseled from God, and he's rich. No chance whatsoever. Right?
Hey, she might like X-Men. She might go for Bishop. You never know.
I'm not Bishop yet. Listen. Listen, Marvel, Kevin Feige, you haven't casted a Bishop yet for the X-Men movie. Legitly, look at me. All right? I am the spitting image of fucking Bishop. All right? The spitting image. All right? Can't listen, call me. I will be Bishop. All right. Anyway, Friendo says Partridge Family is too white for me, and he's white. That's what he said.
That's fine.
Number 40, Lois Wilkerson, Malcolm in the Middle. Verse number 61, Elizabeth McCord, Madam Secretary. Lois wins by 83% of the total votes. Here's a funny one to me. I'm not gonna lie. Number 41, Marie Baroon, Everybody Loves Raymond. Verse number 60, Caitlin Stark, Game of Thrones.
Wow.
Marie wins by 64% of the total votes. Now, here's the thing. All right, this is spoilers. Listen, if you haven't watched some of these shows, you probably shouldn't listen to this episode, okay? Because there's going to be some spoilers. I'm going to try not to spoil a lot, but it is what it is. Caitlyn got her fucking her child murked in the most brutal way. All right, that red wedding was all her fault.
Yeah.
Legitly.
No, it was not her fault. It was his fault.
It was her fault too, because she could do a lot more to not have that. But she was too happy with it. And she got.
Yeah. No, he did that shit. No, he agreed to marry that dude's daughter and then went off and married somebody else. That was why he did that. Yeah, so it was all him. She had nothing to do with that. She's the one trying to stop him. She tried to stop him from marrying that bitch.
No, she did a lot more. A lot more. We got that conversation later, but listen, she could do a lot more to not have that weapon. And that red wedding, they murked the baby inside the womb. You know how many times she stabbed that baby in the stomach? She's like,
yeah.
All right, cut her throat. Oh my God! Oh, Jesus Christ! That was brutal. Anyway, but I digress. Number 42. What? No, I don't know, because I do the ice battle. The ice battle was fucking amazing.
Okay, that one.
The ice battle was amazing. So, number 42, Harriet Winslow, Family Matters. Versus number 59, Ruth Martin, Lassie. Harriet Winslow wins by 82% of the total votes. Number 43, Maggie Seaver, Growing Pains. Versus number 58, Peggy Hill, King of the Hill. Peggy Hill wins by 65% of the total votes.
Peggy's a trip, man.
yeah. I told you, if you animated, you making it past first round. Period.
Pretty much.
Number 44, Beverly Goldberg, The Goldbergs. With number 57, Beverly Crusher, Star Trek Next Generation.
That really wins.
Right.
Beverly Goldberg wins by 59% of the total votes.
Oh, that needed to be higher, man. I mean, Crusher left her son for like a whole season. She was lying goodbye. She let everybody else in the ship raise him.
Which one did you say won, Dre?
No, Beverly Goldberg won, but Beverly Crusher.
Oh,
but so I wasn't.
Power of Kendra compels you.
Oh, okay. I wasn't the big Star Trek fan, but wasn't he like super smart?
Yeah. But he was a dick about it too, though. Shut up, Wesley was like one of the main things he said to him, like the whole show, until they sent him away.
All right. Number 45, Elise Keaton, Family Ties. Versus number 56, Endora, Bewitch. Endora wins on Twitter. Elise Keaton won on Facebook. Endora wins by 52% of the total votes. Number 46, Lois Griffin, Family Guy. Versus number 55, Angela Bauer, Who's the Boss. Lois Griffin wins by 57% of the total votes.
That's ridiculous.
Number 47, Roseanne Connor, Roseanne. Versus number 54, Vivian Banks, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Vivian Banks wins by 62% of the total votes. Number 48, Bernadette. I'm not saying it. Rostenkowski. That's close like.
Oh, you got it. Yeah, that's perfect.
The Big Bang Theory versus number 53, Frankie Hick, The Middle. Bernadette wins by 65% of the total votes.
Yeah.
Number 49, Mary Cooper, The Big Bang Theory. Versus number 52, Donna Stone, The Donna Reed Show. On Twitter, this was a 50-50 split. Mary Cooper wins by 55% of the total votes. And last but not least, number 50, Mrs. Garrett, The Facts of Life. Versus number 51, Piper from Charmed.
Piper.
And Mrs. Garrett wins by 81% of the total votes. All right. We're on round 2. You ready for round 2?
Hold on.
Bro, you can't keep doing it. We'll keep it going because you can't keep doing it. All right. So, got Moore Rose, Schitt's Creek, or Helen Morgendorf for Darby.
All right.
Moore actually won on Facebook. Sorry, Moore won on Twitter. Helen won on Facebook. Moore Rose wins by 52% of the total votes. Yeah, I'm not happy with that at all. However, though, to be fair, Helen, if you watch Daria, Helen was not a good mom at all. She was not. She's a good businesswoman, but she wasn't a good mom. All right. Kitty Foreman versus Carol Lambert. Kitty Foreman wins by 82% of the total votes. Sophia from the Golden Girls or Mrs. Wolowitz from the Big Bang Theory. Sophia wins by 75% of the total votes. Matricia Adams, right? Is that right? Mm-hmm. The Adams family versus Sarah Manning, Orphan Black. Sarah Manning actually won on Twitter because, again, that following is fucking amazing. However, though, Patricia Adams wins on Facebook by a lot, and it wins total by 72% of the total votes. Wilma Flintstone, the Flintstones versus Anne Romano, One Day at a Time. On Facebook alone, Wilma won by 100% of the votes. Wilma wins by 86% of the total votes. Marge Simpson, The Simpsons, or Thelma Harper, Mama's Family. Marge wins by 76% of the total votes. Yeah, I do see the thing now with the cartoons. I'm not gonna lie. Samantha from Bewitched versus Amy Matthews from Boy Meets World. Samantha wins by 65% of the total votes. Now, I wasn't old enough to watch Bewitched, so how was it, Casey?
Bewitched is a good show, but yeah, she wasn't winning this freaking matchup.
All right. Lucy Ricardo, I Love Lucy, versus Peggy Hill, King of the Hill. Lucy won on Twitter. Peggy won on Facebook. Peggy Hill wins by 59% of the total votes.
Yo.
Age biased.
Cartoon bias.
Right?
That too.
Lily Monster, The Monsters, or Endora, Bewitched. Lily Monster wins by 60% of the total votes. Jill Taylor, Home Improvement. Set Peggy Hill. Friendo said Peggy Hill for him. It's a Texas thing. You wouldn't know about that. Jill Taylor, Home Improvement, versus Vivian Banks, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Jill won on Twitter. Viv won on Facebook.
Fuck Twitter.
Viv win by 65% of the total votes. Reba Hart, Reba, versus Mrs. Garrett, The Facts of Life.
Oh, damn.
Mrs. Garrett won on Twitter. Reba won on Facebook. Reba wins by 55% of the total votes. Friendo says, anyone that raised Carlton has my sympathy.
Oh.
Not only did she raise Carlton, she helped create Carlton, so she's partially to blame for that shit too.
Oh, good point.
Lori, I haven't said it right. Lori Gilmore, Gilmore Girls, versus Mary Cooper. Lorelai Gilmore, thank you.
Yeah.
Gilmore Girls versus Mary Cooper, The Big Bang Theory. Lorelai wins on Twitter. Mary won on Facebook. Lorelai wins by 53% of the total votes.
All right, Gilmore. Yeah, I mean, whatever that show is, they got some good fans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, never even wanted to watch that show.
Mrs. Cunningham, Happy Days versus Bernadette, The Big Bang Theory.
Rostenkowski, wallow it.
There you go. So here's how lopsided this was, right? Mrs. Cunningham won on Twitter by 75% of the total votes. However, Bernadette won on Facebook by 84% of the total votes, which means that Bernadette wins by 55% of the total votes.
That was almost a fucking Friday vote.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a messed up ass scale.
I've never seen a minute of Gilmore Girls, but somehow know her name, Lorelai. It's pop culture. Listen, I don't watch it at all, and I'm glad that Emily doesn't either. So I don't remember that damn name.
I've never watched an episode either, but I don't know how I know that name.
All right, Claire Huxtable, The Cosby Show, versus Lois Griffin, Family Guy. Lois Griffin wins by 71% of the total votes.
Wait, no.
Fuck with y'all.
You're a dick. There's no fucking way.
Casey Face and CJ Face was priceless. Oh my god, that shit was great. Oh my goodness. Switch that around. Claire Huxtable wins by 71% of the total votes.
Oh man.
My stepmom said, boy. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I got Brendo too. All right, good. I promise no more of those. I promise. All right.
Next week.
Claire Dunphy, Modern Family versus Beverly Goldberg, The Goldbergs. Claire won on Twitter. Beverly won on Facebook. Claire wins by 52% of the total votes.
That's good.
I'm sorry, Amanda. Amanda loves. I think that when Amanda did this for her one-on-one, she had Beverly actually winning the whole thing.
Beverly Goldberg?
Yeah.
What?
That's
crazy.
She even won the whole thing, or was in the final four in the finals like that.
I don't remember, but I think she and I did a 2-on-2 on this one too, and I think I had kept going against Beverly and kept getting her pissed off. So, I'm not gonna. I know how to poke the sleeping bear's buttons, so that's why she and I cannot do 2-on-2s on this anymore.
June Cleaver, Leave It to Beaver, or Harriet Winslow, Family Matters. On Twitter, this is a 50-50 split.
Fucking Twitter.
Harriet Winslow wins by 63% of the total votes. Brendo says he feels like the guy that watches too much TV, but I feel better about myself when there are so many shows I've never seen a second of.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it.
How though, doing these brackets though, and having like these movies and TV shows, I watch way more, and I work from home as well, which is great by the way. But I watch way more TV and movies and TV shows now. Like right now, I'm legit because we have the black sitcom bracket. I'm legitimately going through all the black sitcom brackets that I'm literally right now have the Proud Family on right now. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Peggy Bundy, Married Children, versus Marie Barone, Everybody Loves Raymond. Peggy wins by 79% of the total votes, and that's not a joke.
Peggy is slaughtering them.
Wow. Peggy shouldn't have made it out of the first round, let alone the second round.
Right.
Edith Bunker, All in the Family, versus Louis Wilkerson, Malcolm in the Middle. Edith Bunker wins by 65% of the total votes. Jane Jessen, The Jessens, or Gloria Pritchett, Modern Family. And the cartoon wins again because Jane Jessen wins by 76% of the total votes.
Fucking wow.
Yeah.
That shit is wild, man.
Yeah.
Carol Brady, the Brady Bunch, versus Rebecca Pearson, This Is Us. Carol Brady wins by 75% of the total votes. Now, here's the thing. I know that I went off on Carol Brady. Rebecca Pearson. However, I do think she's a better fucking mother than fucking Carol Brady.
Mhm.
To me personally.
You had to
And
sleep with their freaking kids.
I hope not.
Yeah.
And Brendo says, "Let me end the entire black sitcom show early. Martin wins hands down."
Hey, it's up there.
Well, we'll see because we haven't done that. We haven't done that yet. So we'll see. All right, Betty Rubble for Flintstones, which is Linda Linda from Bob's Burgers. Now this is 2 cartoons, so one got going on, right?
Right.
Uh-oh.
Betty won on Twitter. Linda won on Facebook. Betty wins by 53% of the total votes. Deborah Barone, Everybody Loves Raymond, which is Dorothy from the Golden Girls. Dorothy wins by 64% of the total votes. Rose from the Golden Girls, which is Mrs. Jefferson, the Jeffersons. And Mrs. Jefferson wins by 57% of the total votes.
There you go.
Florida Evans, Good Times, or Laura from Dick Van Dyke Show. Mrs. Evans wins by 65% of the total votes.
Way too fucking close.
Kinga, Winnie the Pooh, versus Jessica Hung, fresh off the boat. Kinga won on Twitter. Jessica won on Facebook. Jessica Hung wins by 58% of the total votes.
Wow,
And
cartoon finally lost.
right. Hey, almost it was up to Twitter. It wouldn't have.
Yeah. The Twitter votes be wild. Like for real.
And last but not least, Rebecca from Full House versus Olivia Walton from the Waltons. And Rebecca from Full House wins by 57% of the total votes. And Fredo says,
Fucking bullshit.
Fredo said these voters are built on the crazy side sometimes. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. No, Twitter be wild every week.
All right. So we're on round 3. Now, like I said before, the highest seeded mom will get a bye into the quarterfinals. Okay. So
More Rose better lose.
So round 3, Moral Rose, Schitt's Creek versus Peggy Hill, King of the Hill. Moral Rose won on Twitter.
No.
Peggy, the cartoon, won on Facebook.
Peggy.
Peggy wins by 58% of the total votes.
That is too close. That is ridiculous.
Yo.
Kitty Foreman, That 70 Show, versus Vivian Banks, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, Jesus.
Kitty won on Twitter. Vivian won on Facebook. Vivian Banks wins by 53% of the total votes.
There you go. Good job, Vivian.
Wow.
Sophia from the Golden Girls, or Bernadette Rosenkowski Wallowitz. I'm saying it now. I'm saying it now because I have to say it again because Sophia wins by 65% of the total votes.
All right, that's stupid.
Which means that Sophia.
You know, Kendra ain't gonna let the Golden Girls lose.
Well, Sophia moves on and will be the bye into the quarterfinals.
Yeah, but there's nothing grandma's bracket. It shouldn't be on there.
Matricia Adams, The Addams Family, versus Harriet Winslow, Family Matters. Matricia won on Twitter. Harriet won on Facebook. Matricia wins by 55% of the total votes.
Damn.
Wow.
Wilma Flintstone, The Flintstones, versus Dorothy, The Golden Girls. And yes, the cartoon wins by 78%.
Get him.
Marge Simpson, The Simpsons, versus Mrs. Jefferson, The Jeffersons.
And the cartoon wins again.
Marge won on Twitter. Mrs. Jefferson won on Facebook. Mrs. Jefferson wins by 54% of the total votes.
Oh, there you go.
Good job, guys.
And Fredo says, Urkel demand justice.
She don't even like Urkel, man.
No. Harriet did. Harriet loved her.
No, in real life, she was mad for a while because it was her show and he stole it.
But she got paid for it though. No, listen. Yeah. I'm pretty sure a season or two afterwards, she's like, "Fuck it."
Paper. Give me that paper.
Get that money. All right. So I did. Yes, Miss Jefferson moves on. So we got Samantha from Bewitched, or Jessica hung fresh off the boat. Samantha wins by 74% of the total vote. We have Lily Monster from The Monsters, or Rebecca from Full House. Lily Monster wins by 67% of the total votes. We have Reba Hart, Reba, versus Florida Evans, Good Times. Reba won on Twitter. Florida won on Facebook. Reba wins by 55% of the total votes.
Wow.
What?
So
I love Reba, but there ain't no way in hell she should have beat Florida Evans.
So God is truth, and I'm gonna just be honest. I talk about the orphan black fan base. That Reba fucking fan base is out there too. Jesus Christ. Fredo said Florida should have won. I'm calling BS. Listen. Nothing I can do with that. All right.
Yeah.
All right. How do you say Mrs. Gilmore name again?
Lorelai
Gilmore from the Gilmore Girls versus Betty Rubble from the Flintstones. The cartoon wins again by 68% of the total votes.
Now you don't have to say Lorelai ever again.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah, fuck me Santa. That was the best character.
Yeah, it was. Claire Huxtable, The Cosby Show, versus Carol Brady, The Brady Bunch. Carol won on Twitter. Claire won on Facebook. Claire wins by 68% of the total votes. Claire Dunphy, Modern Family, or Jane Jessen, The Jessens. And actually, Claire Dunphy wins by 53% of the total votes. And last but not least, Peggy Bundy, Married with Children, Edith Bunker, All in the Family. And this is a whole bad taste in my mouth. But Edith won on Twitter, Peggy won on Facebook. Peggy wins by 58% of the total votes.
Wow.
Wow.
Friendo says Betty only had one kid and it was a baby. She had dinosaurs do all the work for her. This is like is big in my Trump voice. All right, so we're on round 4, right?
Mm-hmm.
The bye was Sophia from the Golden Girls. She moves on. The lower part of this bracket will automatically get a bye into the semifinals. All right, and we get to that when I get to it. However, though, Matricia Adams, the Adams family versus Peggy Hill, King of the Hill. Matricia Adams wins by 67% of the total votes. Wilma Flintstone, the Flintstones, versus Vivian Banks, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Wilma won on Twitter. Vivian won on Facebook. Vivian Banks wins by 55% of the total votes.
Take that, Harvey.
Samantha Stevens, Bewitched, or Mrs. Jefferson, The Jeffersons. Samantha won on Twitter. Mrs. Jefferson won on Facebook. Mrs. Jefferson wins by 52% of the total votes. Lily Munster, the Monsters, or Betty Rubble, the Flintstones. On Twitter, this was a 50-50 split. Betty Rubble wins by 51% of the total votes. Reba, or Peggy Bundy Married with Children. Reba wins by 68% of the total votes.
Too fucking close.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Claire Huxtable, The Cosby Show, or Claire Dunphy, Modern and Family.
Claire.
Ooh.
On Facebook, this was a 50-50 split. Claire Huxtable wins by 55% of the total votes. Friendo says, in fairness, I don't remember Weezy as a mom as much as I do as a wife. Just saying. That's true. I
completely agree. Yeah, her son was grown.
Mm-hmm. And Friendo says he try to be fair at all times. All right, so we have the quarterfinals. The mom that has a bye to the final four is Claire Huxtable from The Cosby Show. She automatically to the final four. We need to see what the three moms will meet her. So we have Sophia from the Golden Girls or Vivian Banks from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
All right, come on back.
Vivian won on Twitter. Sophia won on Facebook. Sophia wins by 56% of the total votes.
What the fuck?
Damn. People love the Golden Girls, though.
Patricia Adams, the Adams family, versus Mr. Jefferson, Weezy, the Jeffersons. Patricia won on Twitter. Weezy won on Facebook. Patricia Adams wins by 52% of the total votes. Reba Hart, Reba versus Betty Rubble, the Flintstones. Reba wins by 70% of the total votes.
Okay, I think all the cartoons got out of there.
Friendo said Claire had full family take her, plus her husband wore ugly sweaters.
And she had grandkids to fucking take care of too, that kept moving back in the fucking house.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All right. We're at the final four. Whoever wins out of the final four will go to the finals. Whoever loses will go to the third place game, and that's where you three will vote for the third place game. All right. So we have Sophia from the Golden Girls versus Claire Huxtable from The Cosby Show. On Twitter, this was a 50-50 split.
Damn. Claire
Huxtable wins by 56% of the total votes.
Good. All right, yeah. And actually, takes me to think of something. I've always wondered, how many rooms did their house have?
A lot.
Yeah, the Huxtable house. And that what the fuck kind of mansion they live in?
They lived in a New York walk-up though. So it wasn't that big. Like
I know, but I'm saying no. But everybody lived there.
All right, Patricia Adams, the Adams family versus Reba Hart. Reba Hart wins by 68% of the total votes. So the finals is Reba versus Claire Huxtable, The Cosby Show. However, though, we need to vote on the third place game before I give out the winners of this thing. So let's start with the guest. Jay, who's the third? We just did 104 TV moms. Who is the third best TV moms out of these two? Is it number 3, Sophia from the Golden Girls, or number 4, Patricia Adams from the Adams family?
You know, I'm gonna have to go with Patricia just because, as was said, you don't really see Sophia doing a lot of the like young kid raising type stuff that you get to see Patricia do.
All right, so you pick Patricia. However, the Friendo said from the outside, it didn't look as big as it was inside. It was like the Mary Poppins purse as much as a house.
We agree. Like, there's like so many people stay in that house, and you never see nobody sitting on the couch. But yeah, everybody had a room.
All right, CJ, Sophia or Patricia Adams?
All right. Oh, it's Patricia. Look, hands down.
All right, and is it a sweep, Casey?
Yeah, because Adams had those little fucking kids to deal with, those goth emo kids, before there was such a thing as goth and emo. So, yeah.
All right, thank you guys. So number 3 is Patricia, number 4 is Sophia. However, though, this is not about third. This is about first. Guys, we just went through 104 TV dads. I want to thank you so much. Next week, and Jay, you want to come on next week again? We're doing We're doing a horror movie bracket, the horror movies bracket. All right. However, though, we need to see who won. Is it number 12, Reba Hart from Reba? Or number 16, Claire Huxtable from The Cosby Show?
Reba.
Shut up.
On Twitter, Reba did win.
Twitter wild.
On Facebook, Claire won. And by 51% of the vote, according to the people that voted, Reba Hart is the best mom out of the 104.
Wow.
Really?
The show. Like,
I was just being a smart ass.
Friendo said, I will correct your pronunciation. Patricia is like more patrician without the end. Okay. I don't, she lost anyway. I don't care. So, yes, Reba Hart wins by 51% of the total votes.
Wow.
I had in my personal bracket, I had her out a long time ago, but it is what it is. Reba wins. How do y'all feel about that? So you got number 1, Reba, number 2, Claire, number 3, Miss Adams, number 4, Sophia.
This shit's some bullshit, bro.
I like Reba as much as the next guy, but for me, it's suspect. Because Reba had what? Like one little kid, and the other was grown and got into all kinds of trouble with drinking and her boyfriend. And the other kid hated Reba so much she went to go live with the dad and the new wife. So, like, I don't know why Reba won it other than people love Reba. I mean, and that's me liking the show. Compared to Claire, I
love the show.
Just don't know.
I still love the show. The concept is different. However, I do want to say that I do think she was a good mom. She took care of the little one. She took care of the big one who got married and pregnant and took her in the house, got her shoe. And then you still have your ex-husband with his mistress living next door, and his mistress wanted to be your best friend.
Yeah. You know, that show was crazy. So I like it. I like that show, but I don't think she's like top 4 material.
Right.
Well, according to the voters, she's top 1. So listen, we want to thank the voters.
The voters get it wrong a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
You get it wrong a lot, CJ.
No, my vote's always right.
I am thankful because for a minute there, it was looking like Peggy might have came out on top. Peggy from so I'm glad y'all got that right. Cause
Peggy would have won. I would have quit.
Right.
So we want to thank everyone for voting. We appreciate the voting. Friendo said, if people look objectively, look who's the best mom. Claire wins. You're right.
Agreed.
100% right. But we do want to thank everybody for voting, though. I mean, we get more and more votes on Twitter and Facebook every single time we do this. We are now starting the MCU bracket right now. However, though, we are just getting done the comedy movies of the 80s right now. And we have in the finals right now, because we're doing the votes, and as of Friday of October 20th, we have number 1 Back to the Future versus number 5 Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I can't even vote on this one. That's just
I did the same thing. I woke up this morning, I looked at it, I was like, I ain't even touching it.
right.
So we have more. Our next week definitely will be horror movies, and then we will decide after that what we're doing next. So let's say our goodbyes. Let's start with Casey.
This was a lot of fun. I love doing the review shows. So just so everybody knows, An Evening at the Movies drops every Wednesday morning. We've got an episode with Chancey from Maniacal Music Musings coming up this week, and then we have a special Sunday episode coming up on the 29th where we celebrate the birthday of our one and only Mr. Harvey himself, Havandre. So tune in for that as well.
All right, and then Frendo said if I need a pitch hitter, she will join. Frendo, I don't need a pitch hitter. You could just come on.
Yeah, you're always welcome.
You're always welcome. We're doing it next Friday, live next Friday at 11 o'clock.
Best defense is a great offense.
11 o'clock PT. Say you're in Texas, so 11 o'clock PT. So just hit me up. And, I'll send the link. All right, CJ, go ahead.
All right, yeah, this is boy TJ, and I love doing these. This top four is fucking crazy. Like, yeah, two of these should have lost in like the second round. Like, but man, we had a good time, and I'm still thinking about those that bag of gummy savers that I threw on the other side of the room a little while ago because I couldn't stop eating them. So yeah, so I'm about to go snatch them up. Yeah, I hope everybody has a great day.
All right, Jay. Before you go, Jay, I do want to invite you. I mean, CJ've done it, Casey've done it. If you ever want to do a 1-on-1 on these brackets, any brackets that I have, we have so fucking many. I just added like 5 of them just now. So if you ever want to do a 1-on-1, just let me know. We can do it. All right.
I'll be down.
All right, Jay. Say goodbyes.
All right, man. I really appreciate y'all letting me on the show. First time doing something like this, but I enjoyed it tremendously. Looking forward to getting down with Halloween horror movies next week with y'all. And hope everybody has a good afternoon. I know I will.
All right. So my name is DeAndre Robinson, and just like I say always, the three of them know this now. If they want to come on and do a bracket, 1-on-1 bracket, they can definitely come on and do it. However, though, you have to do a bracket that are already made, because even though I love doing these brackets, these are a bitch to make. My name is DeAndre Robinson, and we are out.